Welcome to my channel. My name is Corinna. Before we get started, hit that red subscribe button. I would love to have you become a part of this community. Today I've decided to do a cook and clean video with you. I am going to cook our dinner and then I'm going to clean up this kitchen. I am trying a new recipe today and it is called Mongolian Beef Ramen. Jason found this online and everything in this recipe we love. So we knew we had to try it. Let me start off with showing you the ingredients. The ingredients for this recipe, you are going to need 1 pound of sirloin steak sliced against the grain, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1/2 cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 3 cloves of minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of minced ginger, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, but I'm going to use canola, 1 cup of chicken broth, a pinch of red pepper flakes. The recipe doesn't call for it, but I'm going to add salt and pepper. You will need 3 packages of instant ramen, but you're going to remove the flavor packets. A head of broccoli, 1 carrot, and some green onion. And if you want, you can also add toasted sesame seeds, but I don't have those, so I'm gonna leave those out this time. Those are some good ingredients, aren't they? We cannot wait to try this recipe. Okay, let's get started on preparing this meal. You are going to start by taking the carrot and cutting it into matchsticks. And then the head of broccoli, you want to cut that into bite-sized pieces. You are going to put your steak in a bowl and take the 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and you are going to toss the cornstarch, coating the steak. You are going to take 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil or canola, whichever you choose, and you are going to heat it up in the frying pan. You are going to take your steak and you are going to add it into your pan and you are going to cook it up until it is crispy for about a couple minutes, it says. This step is optional. The recipe does not tell you to do this, but I'm going to flavor it with some salt and pepper at this point. After the steak is cooked, you are going to want to put it on a plate, or I'm actually just going to put it in a bowl. And you're going to set it aside and get ready for the next step. You're going to reduce your heat to medium-low. You're going to add your tablespoon of sesame oil to the pan. And then you are going to add 3 cloves of the garlic and your teaspoon of ginger. You're going to cook this for about a minute, it said, until it's fragrant. And then you are going to add your soy sauce. For the soy sauce, you are going to add 1/2 cup. And then you are going to add 1/4 cup of your brown sugar. And 1 cup of the chicken broth. You are going to bring this mixture to a boil and then you are going to reduce the heat. You are going to let it simmer about 3 to 5 minutes or until it is thickened. The recipe does not tell me when to add the red pepper flakes, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add it now while the sauce is cooking up and getting thick. And I'm only just going to use a pinch of them, not very many. After this point, you add your broccoli and your carrots to the sauce. And you are going to cover this with a lid and you are going to let this simmer for 5 minutes. After your 5 minutes is done, you are going to add the steak back into the sauce. And you're going to want to stir this and make sure that it is coated completely. You are going to take 3 packets of ramen and you are going to cook the noodles according to the package directions, but you are not going to add the seasoning to them. You can hear the fan in the background on the microwave. It turns on. It's an exhaust fan. But you're going to drain the pasta. You're going to add it to the meat and the sauce. You are going to chop up 3 green onions. And you're going to add those green onions to the sauce as well. And then you are going to stir to coat. And it's done. Okay, we are going to taste test this because we've never had this before. So,
new recipe, found it online.
Yeah, where did you find it?
I saw it on Facebook somewhere.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yep. Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh my goodness. You have to grab a hold of the recipe down below. This is amazing. Keeper.
That's very good.
So this is what we are left with after I cooked dinner.
Couldn't you have been a little cleaner?
That wasn't very nice. Guess what?
What?
You're gonna help.
Can I get out of it if I give you a robin's egg?
No.
Please? Tweet, 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 tweet.
Thank you so much for joining me here in the kitchen with cooking and cleaning and just hanging out. Don't forget to grab a hold of that recipe. I have it linked down below. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you soon.